Hello, my name is David, and this is my face. All I want to do is make movies. It's no secret that I love dinosaurs. I mean, let's zoom out for a second and look at my workspace. I've loved dinosaurs for as long as I can remember. I grew up watching on repeat BBC's Walking with Dinosaurs series and movies like Jurassic Park and Disney's Dinosaur and The Land Before Time. Those films totally shaped me as a human being. Seeing those animated dinosaurs move and perform is the reason I started animating in the first place. The life-sized animatronic dinosaur scene in Jurassic Park inspired me to start drawing and sculpting, and what do I sculpt? Dinosaurs. These pieces of cinema are what inspired me to make movies. I am an artist. I paint and I sculpt and I animate. I am obsessed with nature and evolution, the natural world, and my dream is to become a filmmaker, and I owe all of that, who I am as a human being, my interests and hobbies, to all of this creative, imaginative, artistic nonsense that I grew up with. Dinosaurs are a huge part of who I am. But it's not just the fiction, it's not just the art and the movies. These were giant, unknowable, ancient and mysterious creatures that were real. And for nearly 200 years, human beings have been recreating, rethinking and reimagining these impossible ancient dragons. They have inspired billions of people, inspired people to think and create art and science and spectacle all together. I do feel like a lot of people forget that they weren't dragons, they were just animals, like no different from like a fox or a snail in that respect. But to us, the curious creatures human beings are, I truly believe they represent more than that. They represent a bottomless well of pure imagination and creativity that for nearly 200 years have encouraged us to create, to think more, and to imagine further. Dinosaurs, man. Like, they're the best, you know? Give him a high five. Nice. Nice. Alright, now that that is out of my system, let's get serious. Start from the beginning. After finishing my last animated short, Don't Feed the Freaks, college started up again and animating became hard. I was not happy. I started two different short films, neither of them this short film. One about plant people and the other one about a cyborg dad. I was totally scatterbrained. I got about halfway through one of them and just stopped. I wasn't enjoying animating. I honestly considered quitting animation altogether. Not filmmaking, but animation. I left things alone for a few weeks, and it wasn't fun. Until early December, where out of nowhere I created this clip of a T-Rex in some ferns, no context, no script, no idea why I even made this, but I enjoyed making this. From there I created a test. I wrote a very simple short film about dinosaurs with a very simple message and theme that I liked. A test to see if I was truly finished with animation. If I enjoyed this, then I'll continue. If I hate working on this, then I'm done. Because I should enjoy animating dinosaurs. This short took 29 days to make, which is no time at all. The script was literally written in 30 minutes. I didn't make a sketchbook for this one, no concept art, no pre-planning or storyboards. I just sat down and I animated dinosaurs. A lot of the decisions that give this short any scrap of personality, things like the colour scheme, those were just made up on the fly. It still really wasn't easy, but I spent probably around half the amount of time and energy working on this than, say, Don't Feed the Freaks, and that was the point. This short takes place in late Cretaceous North America. The animals featured here are Triceratops, Struthiomimus, Alamosaurus, Pteranodon and Tyrannosaurus rex. all scaled correctly, and all of these animals lived in the same place at around the same time. I covered the Struthiomimus in feathers, covered the Pteranodon in fur, and I kept the rest of them, including my T-Rex, scaly. Honestly, at this point it's equally accurate to reconstruct T-Rex with or without feathers. I just found in my research that scaly seems to be the prevailing skin covering at the moment. Which actually turned out to be a lot more work for me because I had to retexture my old Mother of Nature T-Rexes that were already feathered. I also put a lot of thought into the behaviours. The Struthiomimus flock together with an obvious lookout. The Triceratops is somewhat of a loner, and it's far more accurate to depict T-Rex hunting a baby Triceratops over an adult. An adult Triceratops is an extremely dangerous animal to try and kill. There are a few inaccuracies I included though. For one, do not trust those who fly. Most outsider friendly. The swift, the tall, who fly. Yeah, do not trust those who fly. A Pteranodon would totally eat a newborn Triceratops if it could. Hell, even a Struthiomimus might. There are also not enough eggs in this nest. The baby Triceratops is way too big to be a newborn. Triceratops likely didn't care for its young, not like this anyway, and grass. Grass had not evolved yet. These were all deliberate, creative decisions, not mistakes. I wanted to approach this animation slightly differently. I spent a lot of time on the raw visual language of this short film. What I mean by that is I tried to tell a lot of the story through the shots, the editing, and the colour. I mean, I always try to do that, but I put a particularly large amount of effort into it this time around. The art style is a slight tweak to my normal style. This time it has no lighting. These are big, basic, unshaded shapes. They nearly look bioluminescent. I wanted big, obvious shapes of big, obvious colour. The world is orange, the sky is purple, but it's warm, it's pretty. But as the panic ensues, the sky becomes a blood red, it's chaotic. The carnivores featured, the Pteranodon and the Tyrannosaurus, are the invert of the herbivores. Where the herbivores are orange, the carnivores are purple. Even when the short switches perspectives from Triceratops to Tyrannosaurus, herbivore to carnivore, the colour scheme switches too. Instead of an orange world with a purple sky, it's a purple world with an orange sky. I wanted to shoot this short differently too, and again tried to cram a ton of storytelling into the cinematography. It opens with traditional angles, side on, establishing scale and relationship, 3/4 angles looking down at baby, looking up at mother. It's establishing these creatures as characters. These angles look fake, like in any other movie. These are fictions, this isn't a documentary. But then the short moves on to a more documentary style, long lenses, flat shapes and panning shots. A lot of these shots were directly inspired by BBC documentaries, even Walking with Dinosaurs specifically. As the chaos ensues, the camera gets closer and closer, starts to move more, and is very disorienting. The Tyrannosaurus attacks, and there's a purposefully jarring switch. It becomes cold, it becomes wide, and it becomes still. No cutting, no moving of the camera, just an animal hunting its prey. No favoritism or sensationalism, as plain and honest as it can be shown. Everything in shot completely still. This moment is supposed to be honest and real and unempathetic. As the perspective shifts, the colours invert and it's a reverse of the beginning, showing nearly exactly the same as what was shown at the start, just from another perspective. Side view mother and babies, 3/4 looking down, 3/4 looking up. Eggs. 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 The theme of this short is simple, and it's similar to a lot of my previous work, that nature isn't evil and doesn't pick sides, it's completely indifferent. The same can be said for a lot of people, it's nearly always a matter of perspective. This whole short is a switcheroo. I try to use conventional storytelling and filmmaking tricks to set up a very cliched, good-evil Disney story, even as far as to give it a very storybook, very children's fiction type narration. I tried to get you to care about this adorable, round and helpless thing as if it were a traditional Disney character, a Bambi or a Dumbo. And in conventional children's storytelling fashion, where there is pure good and happiness, there is a pure evil, which the colour divide between the herbivorous and carnivorous dinosaurs comes in. And I hold on to this for the whole story until the epilogue, which completely destroys this ideal. There is no evil. The evil is a mother too, with adorable, round and helpless things of her own. She didn't decide to be born with sharp teeth, and she's doing what is correct. The same can be applied to people. Just accept yourself for whoever you are. You can't ask to be what you are, and you shouldn't be expected to change for the sake of others or convention. I mean, except when you start eating people's babies, you've probably gone a bit too far there. But that's not the point, okay? Anyway, honestly, I don't know if I even really like this short film. I cannot tell you if it's any good, but I definitely don't hate it, which means something. I enjoyed making this. Again, I made this just so I could sit down and animate dinosaurs and remember why I like animating. And not only did I enjoy animating this, it helped me realise I don't need to stop, I just need to evolve. This was something simple and comfortable and fun, and it helped me realise that I'm going in circles. I've been going in circles for ages, and I need to do bigger and weirder things. And it's a new year, and that's the perfect time to start, I suppose. In fact, I've started a Patreon. I think it's about time I start taking this whole filmmaking thing more seriously. I've been making movies for as long as I can remember, and I'll be doing it forever. It's my passion, and if you want to support me making bigger and crazier shit, that's awesome, and thank you. Give him a high five. Nice. Nice. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this short. Next project will be big. Seriously, it's gonna be awesome. Bye guys.